Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you some of my favorite tips on how to make graphs look consistent in GraphPad Prism. So for my example here, I'm showing some fiber photometry data from a brain imaging experiment. So I have my photometry signal on the y-axis and time on the x-axis as I've aligned the data to a certain time point in my recording, but this can be for any sort of data. So I'm trying to compare the data between 3 different trials, and I want to make other plots have the same formatting as this plot that I've already manually created here. So this is the spreadsheet of my first sample, and if we go to sample 2, this is the one where we want to create a new graph for. So if we click on this icon here to make a new graph, click on the connecting line because that's the one we want. Change it to SEM for our error bars. And as you can see, this is the default format. And again, we want to change it to the same formatting as sample 1. So you can click on this magic wand button to make the graphs consistent, and then it'll pull up all of the plots that you have in your recent spreadsheets in Prism. So if we double click on this one, it will automatically generate the same kind of formatting as whichever previous graph you want. So that should save you a lot of time on, adjusting the X and Y values, as well as just the coloring and just how everything is laid out. There's one other method in case you don't already have your second sample set up. So let's say we want to have the same kind of formatting in a new data set, but you don't want to remake everything in your original spreadsheet. So a lot of people already know this, but a surprising amount of people don't. So if you right click on your spreadsheet and click on duplicate current sheet or duplicate family, if you want to duplicate any graphs or stats generated with sample 1. So let's just call this sample 3. It will duplicate everything from sample 1, and you can just go ahead and delete all of the data that was there previously, replace it with your new data set. For example, if we take what we have from sample 2 and directly copy it into this new sheet we just made, now you have, again, that same new plot, but with the same formatting as before. So I have found that these tricks save a lot of time in the long run, so hopefully you can find it useful for your work as well. If you're curious how I made this plot in the first place, you can just double click on the graph and I'll show you exactly what I selected. So I've checked the show error bars box, set direction to both, and change the color to 50% opacity, which I think looks pretty nice. So you can either do that or select this one, show area fill, change position to within error bands, and then change the color to whatever you want. So say we change it to 50% again, and that will give you a similar kind of effect for your curve. So I find that these two look pretty nice for data where you want to show the error bars like this. Now, last trick for you guys, if you want to change the formatting of these curves without manually having to go and change that yourself, you can click on this button, change all data sets, and click on, again, however you want to format it. So within error bands, and then for this one, it was going to be the color red. So that should change the way the error bars are formatted for all of your curves. But you will just have to change the color in this case to blue or green or whatever the difference is for your data. Hopefully that makes sense. I have found that it saves me a lot of time knowing these little tricks. Please leave a comment below if there are any other tricks you'd like to share or if there's another video you want me to cover. But that's it for this shorter video. Thank you guys for watching and see you in the next one.